Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, I am Ridwan Raisya and my friend Nurdina Sufianti. We would like to present a special topic that is 10 interesting facts about education in Indonesia. Let's check this out.
10 interesting facts of Indonesian schools. In general, schools in Indonesia are divided into several levels. For the levels of introduction of school named kindergarten. As for the basic level named primary school or called SD. Then, for middle school, there are junior high school, SMP, and senior high school, SMA or SMK. In Indonesia, school is not only a place to gain knowledge. However, it's also used to enhance creativity and train personality. The following is the interesting facts of Indonesian schools.
Let's go to the first fact. That is, the students wear the proper uniform. Each level has their own specific uniform across the country. It is mandatory for students at school of Indonesia to wear appropriate uniforms based on their level. The uniforms for the students even have been scheduled from the school. Almost all of the schools in Indonesia has their own school uniform identity, are usually worn in Wednesday and Thursday. The uniform is aimed to manage the students so they can tidy up themselves well.
Second, Indonesia applies 12 years compulsory study. The program requires every Indonesian citizen to attend 12 years of schooling in elementary level, from grade 1 elementary school SD or Madrasah Ibtidaiyah MI to grade 12 of senior high school SMA or Madrasah Aliyah MA. Thus, Indonesian children must complete their study for at least 12 years in order to be eligible for education. This is actually already very lagging compared to other countries that require the population to complete their studies until bachelor degree.
The third, almost all of the study hours are spent in the class. The study activities are spent almost at the class. The too many in-class learning system in Indonesia raises various problems in students. Some students lose interest in learning. There are some of them who are bored with the classroom atmosphere. Moreover, teachers' teaching systems are sometimes less attractive to them. Here, some students complain that e-learning should not always be in the classroom. Some of them revealed that once in a while teachers should hold an outings class.
Fourth, almost 20,000 schools in Indonesia do not meet the minimum requirement to run. About 20,000 schools are in improper condition because they have fewer than 60 students. The Ministry of Education and Culture, Kemendikbud, is evaluating the future of these schools, most likely to be closed, combined, or retained with various support and coaching support. Most of these unworthy schools are private schools, from elementary to high school or vocational schools. According to him, the feasibility of a school is also seen from the availability of teachers and good infrastructure.
The fifth, some schools in Indonesia apply 8 hours length of study. The Ministry of Education and Culture, Kemendikbud, has implemented a policy of 8 hours of study with 5 school days. Trial implementation of this policy is questionable. Some students will be tired and stressed at school. Moreover, the world of childhood is the world of play. They would not like the day it was taken away to learn. However, there are already several schools in Indonesia that implement this system. This is the regulation.
Six, the favorite school in Indonesia is good on academic achievement. The parents to drop their children in the most favorite school is by looking from their academic activity. The parameter in Indonesia is really well known. Good school is good academic. However, the academic is not all about that. There are many people who become success although their academic prestige is not good.
The seventh, every school offers extracurricular activities. Extracurricular activities are additional activities outside the main lesson, usually held in the afternoon after the teaching and learning activities are completed. Many kinds of activities are held in the nature of choice, not mandatory. And the sport field is the most demanding. Examples: basketball, soccer, wall climbing, or volleyball. The other activities of extracurricular such as music, arts, and dance are also the favorite for some students. While the scouting, it becomes a mandatory extracurricular activity, and this is the regulation from the ministry.
8. Science is the most favorite major in senior high schools. At the senior high school level, there are some major choices that exist in it. They are science, social, and language. The smart students usually prefer to join science class, since the science is the favorite major for almost students. Why? The science children are identically clever students, having a diluted brain, diligent, and having brighter future. Meanwhile, social or language students are considered as the pretty easygoing students. Their brain is also not clever as science students.
The ninth, mathematics is the most difficult lesson. Mathematics subjects become a very scary specter for students. The amount of complexity of the formula becomes the reason. In addition, the average of math teacher is usually a killer teacher who is fierce. Get away from remedial when repetition is a great key that students feel. Some students think that mathematics is the most difficult lesson ever, however, they should finish it.
10th, the local language is learned as a compulsory lesson. Local content are often abbreviated as mulok, became one of the compulsory subjects in school. The material is taught vary according to place and culture where the school exists. The ones in Central Java and East Java, for example, there are Java language subject as well as Javanese arts. While in Western Java there are lessons of Sundanese language. It aims to keep the heritage culture of the ancestors sustainable from generation to generation.
Okay, that's all about 10 education facts in Indonesia. Thank you for listening and watching. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Bye.